Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another VRML preseason cast here for Echo Arena. On our match lineup tonight, well, we've got a lot of good ones, but we're going to start off with Systematic Failure over on the orange team for us today versus Ironic on blue. And on the broadcast booth, I'm Palidore. Joining you and joining me is going to be Dash as well as Wit over on the cameras. And Dash, well, tell us what's on the plate for us right now in this match.
Well, seen two two teams that they just formed really, and I remember well, nobody else saw this, but Single Shot had actually another team, if you remember them. But somewhere before the preseason started, they kind of broke up, and now they joined up with Della Ranger and Callan. So an interesting new roster for them. As for Systematic Failures, they're also a brand new team. And really, I want to see like what these teams have to offer. Ever since it started, just been absolutely blown away by the teams and everybody who's shown up. Like what we have almost a 32 team turnout for the entire league. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's been great seeing this turnout. This is only day two. I guess, I mean, including the show match as well. There's just been a lot of action so far. So many matches getting scheduled already this early in the week. And we've been trying to, be like a Pokemon and collect them all, cast them all, if you will.
Yeah, the amount of matches that popped up for the week, I'm just like, oh, wow. But you know
Yeah,
what? It's great to see all these players.
it's overwhelming, but in a really good way. This is the kind of participation that we wanted to see, that we're hoping we'd see, and well, it's what we've got. So we're gonna do our best to cast all of these that we can at least, and just feature as many players and teams as possible. But of course, it is a long season for those teams that may not get casted at some point. Don't you worry, because we'll get you on another week if possible. But I'll guarantee it. I'll put my throat on the line, my voice on the line. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, we have a week one Palidore sounding like this, and maybe week four Palidore sounding like.
Can you already tell I'm a little bit hoarse? Nothing else. It adds character to the voice. Yeah.
Getting your husky voice ready for the winter season, if you will.
Yes. We're gonna get it. I'll be doing my best here to stay hydrated throughout. Dash is gonna keep me on top of that, no doubt. No, you won't. But we're gonna start this matchup soon now. So everyone, get ready and set to go. It's gonna be a fun one here. Systematic Failure on the orange team, hoping for, well, not a systematic failure tonight, certainly. And over on the blue team, Ironic, Callan, Single Shot, C. Jason, Della Ranger. Systematic Failure is Carefulness, Big Bot, Rajumba, and Vreskus. So taken first by Single Shot, or two Single Shot with a pass rather, and over to the side wall. Deller's going to go floating on through, trying to get that, but instead his teammate Callan recollects and passes it over to C. Jason.
And now Dolan behind the goal, trying to take it himself, and he will. The serve from C. Jason.
Good assist there for a easy first bucket. Getting started the right way, nothing too physically demanding, just had to make the right passes, and they got it on through.
And a nice early start for them. Let's see how Systematic Failure decides to respond.
Yeah, will be Vreskus in the tunnel. A stack quick from the back, though, so it will be a turnover as a result. Nice stack, and that same exact stack now finding the forward momentum, trying to get in position for some passes, and they do eventually get one there. Single Shot's actually going to miss the grab, but be there on the recovery.
Ooh, and good coverage by Big Bot. He's going to try to clear it away. Except it kind of slips out of his hand, allows Della Ranger to pick it back up for his team and start again on the offense.
Yeah, so 2 points quickly for Ironic. Gonna try and come back again and make it 4. Maybe 5 even. They can nail some of these passes a little bit slow to start, but certainly just in a warm-up mode at the moment. These teams get underway.
It's also really hard to decide where you want to pass it. A nice turnover opportunity. Going to try to slap it back to his teammate for a reset, and he will. And now a forward pass to C. Jason, but it slips from his hand. But there goes the response from Callan, and wow, catching the goalie off guard for 3.
Yeah, there you go. So a little bit of early fumbling, but the three-point shot at the end. And, you know, I've seen these, and we've both seen this a little bit in Pizza League last season as well, where just the first couple minutes, it's always a little bit of a feel-out thing. And as you mentioned, these are two newer teams, certainly not newer players, experienced players, but as far as like the team chemistry, that's an important factor when it comes to those precision passes and just knowing where exactly you want to go on the floor and where to make the next pass. So I'm sure just after a little bit of warm up, the veteranship of these players will no doubt show. A short range clear boost right there. Gonna try and find a pass now, or a bounce into the hands of Duller, who flips into the ceiling. You see Jason's gonna go right on back to his teammate Callan in the back. Forward pass, Duller Ranger into the goal.
Yeah, nice like, little separation that they have, and Deller just always seems to be open. If I'm not mistaken, he is leading his team in the points. Well, in the bubble rather. Callan had a very nice answer back on the failed clear from Systematic.
Yeah, so Ironic now finding themselves up by 7 points in this first round of action, about 3 minutes into this one. It's going to be picked off by C. Jason. And C. Jason looking for a clear, knowing his teammates are coming through with a boost, so some good coordination there. Callan's going to take the shot, make the shot for the 10 points, double-digit lead for Ironic.
A bit of things I'm seeing from Systematic failures that they're kind of just either clearing it or throwing it into like these very predictable routes, and Ironic is just there for these intercepts. And wow, there for the PE joust for 3.
Now that was a quick one. We definitely saw a lot of those quick PE jousts over in the EU side. Earlier today, casted those 2 matches of Team Gravities facing Blast. And that was a strong match, as well as Toxic Units, I do believe. And yeah, the PE joust on that one were insane. The joust and the boosting in general was pretty insane in that match. And now pass up to Dollar Ranger, anchored shot, 3 points, 16. Going
that was
up,
a pretty nice pass from Single Shot. I guess a great communication. Dollar Ranger saying, hey, I'm up on that nest. And then takes that 3 and extends a lead now, almost 550, and got 16-0 game.
And if you're looking for those anchored shots, certainly.
Oh no, and a big mistake. Ouch, to top it off. Missing the disc, man, bit of miscommunication there.
Yeah, so 19. So we're 1 score away from a potential mercy here.
But I mean, it is just the first round, They do have 2 more rounds to get kind of their feelers out. I think a lot of it is just the separation. Maybe they're not communicating their positions. They're clearing a bit too much to just like open air. No one's really, there for the reception.
And Callan gonna try and find C. Jason for the pass, but indeed what you're saying, makes a lot of sense there. And one of those things, again, just team chemistry and the factor of being a newer team. And now a pass is... Ooh,
to finish it off for a 3. Wow, at that.
Just from the angle up there. Tough one. But still gets it right on the goalie, stunned. And that will be the mercy victory. Hopefully these teams recognize that. It would seem not so, however. Now they can keep playing, but on the official score, it's gonna be a 20-0. Okay, there you go. The players recognizing it now. They're talking about it in the game. So we will start again momentarily with the second round. Ironic, the strong victory.
Yeah, might have to hop in. Sometimes the tablet is a little unfriendly when it comes to rematches. And the players that know that. The console sometimes shows you a certain rule set, but it's not really the rule set.
Yeah, that's true. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully nothing too demanding as far as fixing, but yeah. In the meantime, I need to this time actually catch up real quick. Say hi, Bordaz. See, I got my chat on this time. I'm looking. BTS and Fars, Boozy, Andy, Gamerboy, Zenith, And Visionary, I think that is it. And Ducky as well, 19.5. No, we were 11.5, you're wrong. Anyway, coming out, it is Dollar Ranger. Second round, off we go.
Well, nice
Pass
pass to his
down
teammate
low.
for the sky hook.
Went down low, and then shot up high. Ironic to the sky. 2 points in quick succession already.
You see if Systematic kind of learns from the first game, maybe they can have some separation, get their passes set up a little bit earlier. I know they get really pressured by this PE Joust and such a great defense coming out from Ironic. Looks like it had a bit of a better setup, except maybe Rad Roomba somehow getting the pass off. And now trying to back pass now to maybe the fourth player back there, but not in time for CJ to pick it up for himself.
So bouncing into the bubble area, taken there, made there. Nice grab, Dollar Ranger. Had his eyes on that one.
Yeah, just seems like a lack of communication. Didn't let his teammate know that, hey, somebody's right on you. You got to clear it immediately.
Yeah, those are always tough ones, and certainly something you got to be aware for in 4v4. Even without the communication, as important as it
Excellent
is.
chain from
Nice duck
Ironic.
indeed.
And now
Quick
an
shot.
open net. Oh, what a save! Turned over and behind the net, and he's trying to finish it off, and he will. Callan for 2.
But indeed, as I was saying though, the 4v4 situation, even without the comms, you just have that feeling, you know, the hair sticks in the back of your neck, and you know that someone is very likely within a second of your body at any given time. So that stack will fly right past the QB initially, but on the rebound of the stack, they managed to get that back, so turning it over. Dollar Ranger is going to take that over, shoot a shot, a boost coming in, and a swing and a dunk into the goal for 2 more. 8
That was
points.
a great start as for an offense. It's just after that he needed to make the pass. He waited till the chain got there, and he was rushed for the pass, and then it just bounced off the Geo. But he did get past the chain that time.
And so far, 2 points apiece for every player over on Ironic, not factoring in the first round from that restart off the Mercy, but equal scoring here in the second.
There it is again, just the wild clears coming out from Systematic. And seems like a little bit of a misgrab on the part of Big Bot. And try to chain up to get it, but the chain is broken already.
These chains are pretty quick now from Ironic. They're getting back and forth in no time, really bothering the disc holders for Systematic failure. And now,
Another open
again,
net for Callan. Dude, Callan's been on fire tonight.
yeah, again, 3-point assault, 11 points, advantage to Ironic.
And just picking up
Hello.
where they left off on the last
Isolate, Ash
round.
Pull. I gotta give my shout outs. I've been doing such a poor job lately in these streams because I'm so distracted. I gotta give them out. Hello. Now, Q being almost assaulted, turning it over. Instead, a
Oh,
clear goes
no.
out. Maybe gonna be recollected here finally by C. Jason and the Ironic crew. And then gonna find over in that right tunnel, single shot, taking his single shot, little too low, but recovering, and another open goal it will be for Callan this time.
Wow. Callan, can't say it enough. He's just on it, dude. Leading his team this round. Of course, you know, the reset also resets the scoreboard from the first round, so you can't see the points he scored then. But you can see the points he's scoring now. 8 to his name.
And 14 to his team as they float on by. The Systematic failure group will try and find a sack. It looks like find a pass as well, but getting stunned, swinging around, taking that disc, clearing it through way deep into the orange zone. And again, the assault, the stack, the attack, right back.
And there was such a good opportunity for Systematic to score right there. It just maybe not enough separation. I think he had a pass forward, and that defender just caught up to the disc carrier.
Yep, it's Dash and I on casting. Ash Pool asking.
Ooh, single. The interception. Gonna try to serve it up with a 3 also, but he'll miss it. He still has a chance. His teammate's also setting up for offense. See Jason. Gonna observe his option. Gonna go down low, but a nice dive by Carefulness is gonna try to clear it out for his team. Still in the third. And Deller will.
Gonna find that Pac-Man area pass. It'll actually bounce back to the bottom ramp. Callan's gonna pick that up, deliver it over to Duller Ranger. Duller's going deep, but saving it. It's
Oh no, see
carefulness,
Jason's
but
there.
not being too careful on that one, but
Careful.
still another. And another
another
grab. This is back-to-back possession changes and another 3-point shot for the 19 points. A very familiar score. We saw this last time around. But wow, that exchange of possessions was pretty crazy.
Wow. It was just an insane trade of possession right there. And then Callan, who else, right? Doing what he's been doing all night.
Who else but Callan? But carefulness. That is a tough name to say, honestly.
Ooh, and had the reception been there, I think he would have had an open net, but instead it's a turnover and a clear long. And this might be it, Palidore. Oh, but it
Might
won't.
be, but it won't be. So instead, Big Bot looking, finding his teammate, finding a clear, and deep into the bubble area. I can see that overshoot, but just so much speed on behalf of Ironic, and seems like not enough speed coming from a systematic failure in comparison. Indeed, speed, one of the strongest things about Echo Arena and improving our game, just that
Ooh, a
mobility.
clean snag by Callan. Is he going to look to finish it off? He will with a backboard for 3.
Getting it done there. 22 on the scoreboard, but officially 20 for the results.
And they will reset for the third round.
Yeah, getting ready to reset here and figure that out. And in the meantime, yeah, Wit once again getting the compliments on the camera work. This is becoming a
Yeah.
constant.
He's getting
See,
a big
who-
head over here in the booth. For
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
who can't hear. Well, you can't, guys. You guys can't hear him, but he just got a big head.
Oh, not a big head. You made Wit happy. See,
Give a
we're
nice
proving you
Santa
don't have to
Claus
have
chuckle.
a talking role in order to get some recognition. And Wit doing a great job on the cameras, and also casting and doing the camera work for 2 matches tonight. Just by the by, it will be so much for subtlety over on the second VRML channel that's coming up soon.
Oh, and a quick headbutt to start it off, but they already have a goalie. I think Systematic has recognized that they probably shouldn't challenge on the joust since. Oh man, almost a backboard 3. Big Bot tried to clearing it out, and
That
he.
is dead center of a
Oh,
clear, but the boost again constantly. The speed from Ironic is unmatched. They do get the clear,
Heard it.
but look, another boost, another grab as well. Their stacks are on point, and you really can't tell at this point that this is a newer team. Now, actually, a player looks like did drop out for Ironic. They're still going to try and control this, playing on until the goal for the meantime. With possession,
Ooh.
unable to capitalize on the first one,
Oh,
off
what
the
a
hand or head of the second shot, off Big Bot. He's going to be stunned now over there, and taking the disc is Vraskis. But if I'm a betting man, I'm looking for that stack over on Ironic. Now, they do got a slow boost. Might get there first. Still waiting on their 4th player to return.
Yeah, who knows if he has an invite? He could probably get back within the same point, but if not, they do have the chance to reset, but they have to play until somebody scores.
Yeah, and at
And
the
it looks like that
moment,
opportunity will come now.
yeah, 3 points in this 3rd round with 3 players. They still managed to get that one right on in.
Looks like they're going to probably try to just invite him back and have him just join in.
Yeah, if they're looking for a reset, it would be on them to do so in between those goals. Looking like they're going to play on here, perhaps. So sailing past and into the mid area. It's going to be a Big Bot looking for the pass. Can't make it there, but on the rebound, carefulness, missing that one. But still another rebound, so some good attempts, shot attempts coming out from these players over on Systematic Failure, seeing if they can just get their goal here. Carefulness, nice grab as well. Deep it goes. Bottom. Taken once more. Vraskis this time. He will be punched. But still maintaining control of the disc is
He's so
systematic
cluttered.
failure.
Oh,
Yeah, a
looks
lot of
like
brawls and it's all over the place at
looks
the moment.
it looks like they have the right ideas for these passes, just that either the players aren't ready or the passes are just wide. See, there's another nice pass. He can has a 1v1 opportunity, but his hand gets stuck. Oh no! A
That is
tragic moment. Like his tracking just stopped right there.
extremely unlucky there as the boost comes out, and if this shot goes through, oh man,
Oh man.
that that kind of thing, that's gonna hurt a little bit.
Oh
Oof,
wow. I
that
don't
was
know if you caught that one on camera with, but his hand just froze in front of the goal, and that's painful.
that was a tough turn of events, no doubt. But they're gonna try and come back anyway. We have ourselves a bit of a piggyback situation. Gets rid of the disc, carefulness over on the other side, as well as Vraskis. But the stacks pressuring all these passes. They're just back to back like ping pong.
Nice reads and nice back passes. Looks like they're getting a better system set up now, but still just kind of missing the mark on those passes.
And then the back pass nicely to the goalie there, Callan, and sailing on into the systematic side.
And Duller is going to try for a backboard three, but he will not make it. Luckily, Single is there. He'll pass it out to the shield. See Jason trying to take it in. He will get snagged on, but instead it's right into
Oh,
the hands of Single, saved by carefulness, intercepted back by Callan, starting the attack again to his teammate. No, misses, careful, back for the clear. Combined clear, but it bounces back almost all the way into the fourth of their half, and now Rad taking it back.
looks like finally they might get the clear out to the other side. Credit to carefulness for a lot of nice grabs. He's had a few saves tonight across these matches. But back into the other side again now. One goalie in there for Team Systematic. Duller Ranger is going to be up on top, looking for a angle. Cannot find it, but it will bounce into the hands of Single Shot, and Single Shot will take his single shot for 8 points.
Yeah, just that was a really impressive display. You know, coming out from Systematic. You know, had a nice defense set up and gave Ironic a bit of a run for their money in that drive. If they can only replicate that and maybe have some more offense like they had on that one that ended up, you know, with that little tracking failure.
Yeah, and those ones, I mean, right in the face of the goalie, there is a high percentage chance that was going to be a goal for them, and it could be, an 8-2 situation right now, which would be a lot more bearable, certainly. Going into the goal now on a stunned goalie, but missing that shot. Still taking it back. It's Callan, and off the back into the goal.
A nice little pyramid shot is to really give the goalie a hard time.
And pyramiding their lead to 10. It's a double-digit situation. Under half to go, so this time around, seems like a Systematic is able to hold Ironic to a little bit of a lower scoring game comparatively. Almost in
Wow.
and on the bounce. Not in yet, but the third try, Duller Ranger gets it by. Had to work for that one.
I held my breath on that little off the backboard, and it was just like, oh, it might go in. Looks like it did ding off the rim.
Yeah, I was half expecting it.
Yeah.
I was still kind of harkening back to those show matches the other day when we saw, I don't even know how many really unlikely bounces. And I say unlikely as if it wasn't,
And
Joker
that might be a
Snap
shot
Lane.
right there. Oh,
Speaking
it's
of,
gonna. Oh, no,
man.
not quite. But what?
I thought I just made an excellent call there.
Sorry?
So let me
I'd
explain. Let me explain what just happened there. Magic.
Yes. And the crash. The crash shot, on his way out, he scored that.
Magic.
It's a new new meta. It's a crash shot, like you're crashing, you shoot it, it makes a three somehow, as well that just teleports, 100 meters away.
We'll just call that shot the Expelliarmus, and trying to expel that into the goal cannot do it.
Another opportunity to score for Systematic, but just didn't get the shot off quite in time. And now Viarxis will try to collect this for his team. Careful to the shield, maybe. 1v1 situation. There it is.
All right, and these celebrations. I don't know if the players are muted on stream or not, but they're excited. Good spirit on Systematic Failure. So the score happened. The crash for Ironic did come back. The Dollar, I think it was. He's back in the mix. So on we go. Last 2.5.
A nice long pass. That was a great pass by Callan. And now crossing back to his teammate. Single will make it. Served up by C. Jason.
Yeah, that one, that's just a passing clinic right there. Nice and easy passes. Cross, cross, score. Classic. So launching now. 17-2. 2 minutes left.
A bit of an overshoot on that pass. The back defender will be able to pick it up. And now maybe he can go for a reset. Instead, he goes for a clear. Kind of bounces in the middle. Single might be able to get it first. Slaps it back to his teammate. Callan. Observe his options. Passes through the tunnel to his teammate. Oh, just off the mark. It would have been a nice pass.
It's really close there. And trying to get back to the goal on defense is going to be Systematic Failure, but anchoring down. Duller Ranger. Anything but dull on that shot.
Yeah, nice little open net to pick up 3, and now it's really close. And one more score would end this game.
It would, but down to the final minute just about on this one. Just trying to hold the fort a little bit. Off that clear, off to Duller. Is it gonna be a bowling ball? No, because carefulness is there on the recovery. Gets the clear. Has some teammates at mid. They're gonna try and get it into the goal as well. Into that zone. Looks
and
like
Red Roomba has the opportunity to make a 3. You take a 2. You know, making sure you score. That's what's important.
the celebrations from the player. Again, maybe they're muted on stream, but I'm just enjoying listening to them after these goals. They are pleasantly excited. Got that
great,
fighting spirit. And we've seen that actually from some of the other teams as well, the newer formations of these players and some of these games. You know, they have the right attitude about it.
Ooh, nice
Gotta love
save by Red Roomba, but unfortunately into the hands of Duller. Gonna try for another shot, but dings off the crossbar to the nest for 3.
That one will wind this one down with 15 seconds left on the clock. 23-4 for Ironic. In that particular round, it was single shot doing a lot with 7 points, 9 stuns. See Jason, the 3 assists.
Yeah, but I do like the fact that, you know, Systematic, they're still in this, you know. I think they recognize their mistakes, you know, and really improved over the first round, you know, trying to get a better attack going, which they did. They had multiple attacks where they were so close to scoring, you know, just some unfortunate technical issues.
Yeah.
Being stuffed a little too early.
Yeah,
maybe a bit of communication.
They put up a fight, and, you know, they're having fun. Having a lot of fun with it. The spirits are high right now. And again, this is one of those things where we'll hopefully see, you know, over the course of the weeks, teams continue to develop, and just as well, the MMR balancing things out in fairly quick fashion, we're hoping. But again, gotta love just the fighting spirit, and certainly Systematic Failure coming back there and taking it all the way to the last seconds, denying the mercy if nothing else, and a bit of a moral victory certainly for them. Now, with that being said, guys, we do have another stream coming up, well, imminently on VRML Channel 2.
Yeah.
And so we're getting ready to go into that.
Tonight.
Yeah, so this one will be starting up momentarily. So yeah, you're gonna have to go to the other channel if you want to see that one. We will be back on this channel as well, and in about an hour, I believe, for our 3rd match. We got 4 matches tonight we're casting, but you know what? We're gonna power through this one because hey, it's worth it. We want to see as much as we can.
Cutting out. Palidore was saying how we have multiple matches coming out, and what you said 4. We'd be back on this channel in an hour, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct. Oh, 30 minutes. Actually, yeah, never mind. I made a mistake. So another match starting imminently. Another one following after that. Every 30 minutes for the next hour and a half, basically.
All right. Well,
hour,
thanks
I
for
guess,
tuning
at this
in.
point, since this match is over. But yes, hopefully you guys can hear me. My mic's not cutting off. Wit said it might have been. So actually, yes, I'll let Dash take it away. Go ahead.
All right. Well, as Palidore would have said, thank you for tuning in for our first match, and hope you stick around for the next 3 on VRML 2, and I believe this one later on. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.